Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. So in today's video we are going to be going through the new island that I joined a couple days into the season and pretty much everything that's been going on. If you guys do enjoy it, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you got any questions throughout, just drop them in the comments. And other than that, let's get into it. So some of you guys may notice the island. This is where it all begun. As you can see, this is the wheat farm that I made in the first episode. Or I may have actually done that one off camera, I can't quite remember now. But we did get a few things going. On this island, I didn't get too much done. For our ice farming, we didn't even grow the 10,000 wheat we needed for potato. In terms of our ice slayer, that did get up and going, and we did kill enough to unlock chickens. But of course, I left the island before I even did that, so there was no point staying. I had a few fishes set up in here and had a collection chest going, mining some cobble nodes. On my island, nothing happens here anymore except I got a few chests for storage and stuff like that. Nothing too major. I don't really use this anymore. It's just where I keep a few spare stuff like my flight orbs. Now, since joining this island, they have gotten me a rank 3. As you can see, I got the rank kit 3 here, which is quite nice. I do have /heal, which is a big help in adventures. But as you can see, not much happened on my island. But moving to this new island is where I've been putting all my work into. I haven't done too much island work, but I have been doing stuff in adventure. So let's head over there and check out what's going on. And of course, we spawn in here. We got a simple chest area in front of us, so we can keep everything organized and don't have to search too hard to find everything. First thing you have a look to our left is this massive carrot farm, which goes pretty much from world height to most of the way down. Now, if you have a look at our island, it is quite crazy. There's a fair bit going on. Of course, we got a few dump chests, so you can quickly just drop everything and hop into adventure. And then we have all of our automation going. Alright, what I think we'll do is we'll start off with our farming and then we'll move into our automation. So, this is our carrot farm. Now, currently it's set up to be it's a manual farm, but it's set up to be as sort of minimal key pressing as possible. So basically on this carrot farm it's designed so you run, you're just facing the one direction. As you'll keep going, you'll come down, you'll drop, and then you just change to your D key. So you just keep going from A key, D key, and just keep working your way all the way down. We do have a hoe that we use that just has a couple extra benefits on it, which makes our farming just a little bit better. But yeah, we have this massive carrot farm, so pretty much by the time you get to the bottom of the carrot farm, you fly back to the top, it's pretty much all fully grown again. There's minimal waiting time involved, so that means anyone can just continuously keep farming. For our ice members, in terms of who puts in the most work on the island, is Posha. Sorry again if I'm saying the name wrong. And the rest of us don't do too much island work. As you can see, I've got a bit of island XP earned, but not too much. Now, if we have a look at our ice farming, we come through here, we have done wheat, potato, carrot, we are on beet, and we are working towards netherwort, but we're not going too crazy, seeing we don't have the netherwort recipe yet, so there's no big deal about getting netherwort currently. Now, if we drop right down to the bottom of the island, alright, yeah, so we have this little carrot farm in here set up for a little automation. Pretty simple, nothing too special about it. And then here we have an even bigger carrot farm. Now you can see over here we have the carrots. We have this beetroot farm, which is now almost fully set up so that we can grind through it quickly. Beetroots, I don't believe there's any special necessarily good recipes for beetroots, so that's why we aren't farming them too heavy or don't have automated setup. We have got it ready again, so we can get to netherwort when we have the recipe. Now, moving on to farming, the rest of the island is automated. So if we come up here, we do have our extra power set up here. Everything is, in terms of automation, everything is run off the power adapters. So if you guys are do have any power adapters and you do want to sell them, just let us know and we'll buy them. Alright, so up here, of course, we have the fishes set up. Nothing too crazy. We have a bunch of fishing bots set up. We've got 4 per power adapter so we don't need as many power adapters. Mightn't be the most efficient setup, but it is a setup nonetheless. Now just below you can see our node setup. Now we've got this as pretty much as efficient as you can for each mining bot. We have coal down on this first layer and we have iron up on the second layer. Now we've got a big production of coal for burnt smoke beef. So we've got the cows being killed. Over here is where everything gets changed. We have the steak collected here and we have the coal collected here. And then of course it makes burnt smoke beef. Alright, so you saw the carrots down here. If we do just quickly jump back down, sorry, forgot to show this. We have the rabbit farmer stew set up here. So carrots go into the collection chest here and also into the collection chest here. We have carrots coming in here and we have all the cooked rabbit from the rabbits being slain up above. And we have the rabbit farmer stew made here. If we come up to the top, then the rabbit farmer stew is collected in here, which then we combine the burnt smoked beef, rabbit farmer stew, and of course you get leftovers. Now over here we just have the simple slayers going on spiders so we can complete spiders. We have a look at Ice Slayer. As you can see, we're up to spiders. We have finished zombies, but we haven't gotten any zombies placed down yet, which I'm sure we'll get onto a little bit later so we can unlock the skeletons for the bone bar recipe. One other thing for the nodes, we do have lapis set up. I believe we set up lapis for just so we could move on to unlock prismarine. I'm not too sure if there's much else that we use lapis for, but I could be wrong. That is pretty much all the automation we have set up on the island currently. Now, if you do want a specific video on something like the mining bots, how we've set them up, or even something as simple as how we've set up the carrot farm to be as efficient as we can, do just drop a comment down below and I will make a separate video on that. If we do have a look at IS top, we are currently sitting at island top 7, which is pretty nice. We are staying on the top, in the top 10 most of the time, but we do fluctuate sort of between 5 and 9th, I believe, just depending on how much people have been grinding on the island recently, and it does change a fair bit. Alright, and before we end the episode, just thought I'd show you our adventure and how that is going for me currently. So our island are currently sharing a main set, and we also do have a spare set in case we are all on at the same time. Having a look, as you can see, we have Duke helmet, Duke chestplate, Anubis legs, and Duke boots, which are all mini boss pieces. Now for all these pieces, as you can see, our stats are pretty good. We do have reasonably high purity on each. We have applied augment scrolls to improve our strength and our health on each piece. In terms of gems, as you can see, we do have the main ones such as implants, anti-axe, angelic, enlightens, dodge, deathbringer, and icy veins, and we do have a couple other enchants. We still do need to max out our enchants, which does take quite a while, seeing you need to open a lot of gems to get the max gems unless you're a super lucky person. Coming over to our sword, we do have a Duke sword which was obtained in a chaotic adventure. I'm not too sure if we bought that or if we actually got it from chaotic ourselves. On the sword, as you can see, we do have 78% purity, which is quite good. We have quite a high damage and strength stats. We do have double strike 3 and lifesteal 4 on here, which help out a lot. On our pieces, we do have skins which help out quite a bit. As you can see, we've got the frozen popsicle on here. Nothing on the boots. We do have a designer belt. We have staff pass, cursed wings, and also plague mask and Chad sunglasses. From looking at our adventure set, you can see it is a pretty much god set. We can one-tap most mobs in adventure except from tier 3 and above. If you did watch my last video in a chain adventure, you would know at level 65 you're able to spawn mini bosses, which is how we did get the armor. Other than that, there is not too much else to cover. Again, if you do want to see separate videos on any of these certain designs or setups that we have on the island, do just drop a comment down below to let me know and I'll get onto that. If you guys have any questions about anything, do drop a comment down below and that would be muchly appreciated, and I'll try and help you guys out. Again, hopefully you all did enjoy. If you did, please do subscribe and leave a like down below. It would be appreciated a lot. We are on that way to 100 subscribers. We aren't too far away now. So if you guys did enjoy, please do help us out there. Other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.